I don't normally give the health talks. This is not as common for me. What I'm most known for in the circuit of public speaking is speaking on the topic of media addiction and mental health problems from media exposure in childhood, and helping people make good Christian holy choices with their media as a preacher hat that I wear as well. I'm not a minister, I'm not a doctor, I was a teacher. I taught history as my background, and basically anything that interests me, I'm like, that interests me, I want to talk about it. So I get to teach about whatever the Lord leads me to teach on. But when I'm doing these media seminars, it is so important to underscore the fact that people are experiencing high degrees of stress in our society today, and a lot of that stress is induced from overstimulating media. Children are experiencing high degrees of mental health malfunctions on the spectrum, or even on that side of the spectrum where there's diagnostic through the roof mental health issues. And so what you find with media is powerful. You pull back the overstimulating media, and you find 80% of people at children and youth, 80% of them in 3 weeks of a media fast who were diagnosed with a condition, 80% of them have the majority of their symptoms gone in 3 weeks of no media. 80% of them have the majority of their symptoms gone in 3 weeks. These young people don't need to be suffering and struggling with so much depression and anxiety and self-harm and suicidal ideations and all of this. It's a real tragedy. But the question comes, Brother Ritsema, what do you encourage families to replace the media with? Having a high-stress life? Get off of the screen time and get out into nature. Nature is God's antidote to stress. It is powerful. There is beauty all around in nature. The sights, of course, the visual beauty, the sounds, the songs of the birds. This time of year, you're so blessed in Florida. The scent of what am I speaking of? The orange blossoms. And I know it rotates. It's not only this time of year. It's sometimes, it depends where you are, right? But it's just delight in the Lord to be in nature. Think about the effects on the mind that God made for us. Where did he put Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden? I just gave it away. I meant to say in Genesis when he made them. Where did he put them? In a garden. In a garden.